Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome to my channel, Kansas Girl. I'm continuing on my challenge of 30 samples in 30 days, and it's been a lot of fun because I've really got to try a lot of products that I was unfamiliar with, some that are oldies but goodies, and I've found some that I really love. And so my first video, I had used 10 samples in week 1. Now this is week 2, and I have used 11 more samples. And so I'm going to show those to you, but first I want to let you know that there's a group of other ladies that are also participating in this challenge, and I have listed them in the description box below. So all of their channels are excellent and I really enjoy them. I highly encourage you to check them out, so please do. So now we'll get started. The first one that I tried this week was a sample foundation that I picked up. Now I think I told you when I announced that I was going to participate in this challenge that I didn't think I had any foundations in my stash. Well, I didn't, but I went out of town earlier this week, and of course I stopped in a Sephora because that town had one, and I love that store, so I did pick up a couple samples of foundations that I was curious about. And I tried one of those this week, and it's the Mercier Silk Cream Oil-Free Foundation. I have combination oily skin, and so I wanted to do the oil-free. And of course, you know, it came in this little sample container. And I got the color Rose Ivory, and I've only used it twice. I will say that it's kind of thick, and I haven't been able to successfully apply it with a beauty blender, and I love my beauty blender. So I tried, the second time I tried applying it with a foundation brush, and it may just be I don't have a good enough brush because I definitely need a new, better foundation brush, but it seemed to go on better. But still, I think maybe I used too much of the foundation because I really looked like for sure that I had foundation on my face, and then you know, it looked pretty good in the morning, but by afternoon it was looking more kind of cakey and breaking up in my whole T-zone area. So I'm not sure. This foundation may not work for me. I will try it another time or two. That one for a full-size bottle is $48. Okay, then the next thing that I tried was the Dermablend Porefessional Quick Fix Illuminator. Here's what this sample card looks like. Excuse the fingernails, I haven't had time to repaint them. I was not impressed with this. Part of it is maybe because my sample wasn't very good. Okay, so I tried the pearl here on the top and put that just in the corners of my eye. It was okay. I would say the consistency is super thin. Let's see, there's some more in there. See, it's super thin, so it you know, creates some illumination, but most of us have other types of illuminators, so to me that's not a must-have. And it comes in a little pen like this, the full size, and that's $25. Then I thought, well, maybe I can use it sort of as a concealer if I use this light, and I couldn't even use it because I'll show you, it was all dried out, and so I literally could get no application out of it. But look how dark it looks, and that's light, so look at that next to my skin. I don't think that would have worked for me. Since I don't have another sample of it, I probably won't be able to try this again, and I'm certainly not buying it. And then I tried the Porefessional by Benefit. Well, I say that, but the truth is I have a little bottle of this, but what I did was I took this on my trip, so I didn't have to take my bottle, and I like this stuff. I don't think there's any left to show you. It's a little bit thick, and I only use it on my nose and right next to my nose where I have really big pores, and this so far is the best that I have found. Now I'm sure there are better ones out there, I'm still looking for them, but this is a good product, and it is for a 0.75 ounce bottle, $31. They also have a smaller bottle that they consider a travel size, and I think it's around $10. That's what I currently have because I kind of like to have a small bottle. You don't need much of this. The next sample that I tried was the Maracuja Vitamin C Brighter Eye Cream by Tarte. Here's my little sample. This in the full-size jar is $38. Well, I still have some left in here. I used this also on my trip, and I didn't care for it. Now, as far as consistency goes, it's very nice. It's kind of thick, which, you know, especially for nighttime, it's nice to put under your eyes. I actually put it all around my eyes. It irritated my eyes. I was using eye drops that are allergy eye drops every morning because my eyes weren't liking it, and then my eyelids started to burn a little bit, so I won't be able to use this. But if you don't have super sensitive eyes, it might be great. And it's probably that there was so much vitamin C in here that my eyes didn't like that, but it may work for you. Okay, then the next sample that I tried was a cleanser, the First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser, and it says it removes surface oils, makeup, dirt, and grime, and it's fragrance free. That is a big plus, fragrance free. For a full-size bottle of this, it is 5 ounces for $20, which really isn't bad. It was okay. I've got some other cleansers that I like better. I like the fact that it was fragrance free and it did a good job. It's just that nothing stood out to me as being great about it. I will tell you that I feel like I'm lisping more. I am on my very final trays in my Invisalign journey. If I had the trays out, they call these trays, if I had them out and I tried to bite down, my back teeth were not meeting. And so my dentist is working with me on that, and she cut. Let me show you. Sorry if this is gross. Okay. Sorry. So normally these were going all the way around all of my teeth, and she ended up cutting off the parts that, there's lipstick on there, the parts that go on my back teeth. She cut that off, and so now I'm only holding the front teeth, top and bottom, in place, and they wanted to give the time for my back teeth to kind of settle in, and so she did that, and then she did a little bit of refinement where she chiseled on some of my teeth in the front that were hitting too hard. So I'm almost done. She wants me to do this for 8 weeks and then see if we're finished and we can move on to retainers. So yay, I'm almost done with Invisalign. Okay, I digress. Now, the next product that I tried is the Vichy, I think that's how you say it, Vichy Lift Active Day Cream. And I've heard some good things about this line. I think from Jerree. I'll put her channel below also. I think she was saying that she really likes the cleanser in this line. I was unfamiliar with this line, and I happened to go into a CVS when I was on my trip and noticed that they carry this line. I did not know that it was drugstore. So that's kind of cool, but I think they're on the high end of the price range for a drugstore product. This is really nice. I might have some left. My skin did very well with it. It's a nice cream, not heavy. Now I can't get much out of it. Here's a little bit, but it's nice. I really like the feel of it. It says that it is anti-wrinkle and firming care, long-lasting lifting feel, and for sensitive skin. This one's for normal to combination skin, and it's paraben-free. And I looked online, and you could get a 1.7 ounce jar anywhere between $32 and $42 depending on which website you bought it off of. So this is really good. I would consider buying this, and I might even try that after I run out of my current moisturizer that I'm using in the morning and the evening. Oh, the next thing was so much fun to try. I can't believe this. Okay, this is a breath beauty treatment from the company EV32 Degrees. I think I got this as a sample in a Nordstrom order where I had ordered a MAC lipstick. This stuff was so cool. Do you remember maybe as a kid eating, I think it's Pop Rocks, and you would pour them in your mouth and they would sizzle, 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 and it was so much fun? That's what this is. It's so expensive. It's one packet here. It's supposed to freshen your breath for hours and hours, which I actually think that it did when I tried it. It comes in different flavors. This one was mint, and for online I saw a box of 40 packets was $30, so that's kind of expensive for a breath mint type of product. But I wanted to see It says keeps your breath odorless for hours and after the delicious flavor fades. And then it uses their patented ISO Voxy PG mineral chemistry. That's what it says. And I looked at their website to see what else they had to say, and it says that it neutralizes hydrogen sulfide and methyl mercaptan, I may be saying that wrong, that cause rotten egg or cabbage odor. So that is really kind of ingenious. It was really neat. And I was in an Ulta store on my trip, and I actually saw they had a package of these, and it was $8 for, I think it was 10 packets. And I literally picked it off the shelf, thought about buying it, and then thought, what am I doing buying such expensive breath mints? So I didn't buy it, but this was such a fun product. If you guys have seen this product somewhere else and they had a pretty good deal on it, please let me know. Okay, the next thing I tried was a cologne. You know me and colognes. I'm migraine prone, headache prone, so I really don't buy colognes. But this one I got from Sephora. It's a little sample of the Marc Jacobs Mod Noir. Comes in a little bottle like this. And I actually like it. I don't know, I'm not going to squirt it on me right now because I'm getting ready to go to a movie with my son and my husband. I don't want to feel sick during the movie, but it has a really good scent. And I'm not good at describing scents, but let me see if it says in here. Sparkling and lush, a fresh and airy floral signature with notes of dewy greens, luscious gardenias, and creamy musks. Now, I'm normally not at all a lover of a musk scent, but this one to me didn't have much musk to it, and it is, you know, they say luscious greens. I could see where they're coming from with that description because this is maybe not a unisex scent, but it's close to being unisex. It's not that sickening floral type of scent. So if you get a chance to pick up a sample of this and you like colognes, I would definitely consider or encourage you to do that. And this, oh, on Sephora's website, they had a roller ball of this for $28. So you could get a larger bottle for more money, or you could do the little roller ball, which again, I think is a great idea. Okay, I've got 2 more products that I've used this week. I used the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer SPF 30. And of course, this was too dark on me. You can kind of see. I'll squirt some out. I didn't use it all. I did try it, see how dark that is. I thought it made me a little shiny, which I didn't like. But then again, I'm not sure that I got a good enough test of this since it wasn't the right shade for me. And let's see. On the Sephora website, you can get a smaller travel size for $16, but it only comes in one shade, which was medium. So I know that wouldn't work for me. I would imagine this one was medium. And then the larger full-size bottle, and they have lots of shades in that, it's $43. And the very last thing I thought was great. This is the Wella Professional Luxe Oil Elixir. Man, my fingernails look terrible. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this stuff is awesome. It smells so good. To me, it reminds me of a cookie, I guess, but not terrible, but it has a little bit of a sweet scent to it. And I've been mixing a little bit of this in with my other hair products after I wash my hair, and I really like it. I still have one hair oil that I'm almost finished with, and then probably half of a jar of another hair oil that I'm using. So when I'm done with those, I plan to get some of this. It works well and it smells yummy. And I was looking online, and you could get it a 3.3 ounce bottle for $19. So not too bad because you really don't use much of this. So that's my samples that I used for this week, and I'm really close to being done. Now I've used 20 samples for the month of June, and wow, we have a lot more of June left, so I'm sure I'll exceed my 30 sample challenge, but I'm really happy that I've been able to do this. Please check out the ladies below in the description box that are also doing this challenge. And thanks everybody for your time. I love your comments. Please keep commenting and subscribe, thumbs up, and I will talk to you later. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.